x was. They're giving you the output, and you have to find the input. And then there are a couple of challenge problems that if you get done with this quickly, you can work on. Let's just stop when you get done with number 1. Okay. Okay, so g of 10, you're going to go to the g function, and you're going to put a 10 and put an x. So then it just be negative 3 times 10 plus 5. Just go through number 1. Just do this part, and then we'll talk about the next part. Did you get number 1 done? Okay, negative 3, then you put parentheses, and you put this in for x, you're finding g of 10. So you're going to put 10, here's 10 right there. And then put plus 1. And now you just solve that.
This is for
Figure out what that is. Okay? That is not correct. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Never mind. Did you put a negative? Okay, yes, we did. Okay.
I'm lost.
Okay.
On which one?
Oh, goodness.
Hey, thank you for that. Is that
4.
I call into this real quick.
I just completely skipped E.
what?
I skipped E.
Why went us first?
B,
E.
E, H.
So basically, it would just be the same thing, just replace the X with an A. Or it'd just be 1.
Technically, yeah, that would just be 1. Because they letters carry a single
Yeah,
number.
okay. So it'd be 1, so it would be
So
12.
12, okay.
It's basically just saying taking 12 divided by 1.
12.
I'm not even on that one yet, and I knew that.
You're not even on that one?
No, I knew it.
No. I'm having to decide if I want to do the challenges. I don't think I do.
You never do.
Right, I did that one in my head. Wait, what's E?
It's 12 divided by 1, smart one.
Okay, so you G of 10.
What's 12 divided by 1?
And 4 of X. So you just kind of-
12.
Yes.
Instead of that, 10.
I'm confused though, like, there's H, is A.
No, what's negative?
Because we just, if it's just a single letter, then we assumed it would be 1. Because there's no
That's how it
other
is in
letter
math.
for the variable.
Letter, if it's a letter, it carries the 1.
Okay.
So technically it's still divided by 1.
F1. So you-
Okay, I clearly did not know that
Okay,
until just now.
Instead of the answer.
what grade are you going in?
I'm gonna be a sophomore.
Oh, goodness.
Last letter name.
Yes.
I'm like the youngest person in here.
H.
I did- oh.
H.
Yeah, I did.
Not on the last one.
What is it?
This one with this.
Flip it over, please.
Hang on here.
I don't know how to do this backwards.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I thought,
There's always one.
yeah.
Oh, wait, like, wait.
Did you get all the way through?
Most teachers just give up and put tren.
Oh, that hurts
That's
so
the one
much.
thing you get to take this on your whole life is that first name.
I'm not changing it. It's too much money.
Oh, that hurts.
It's different.
You're named after that one chick from The Matrix.
Oh, okay.
Are you done? Are you done?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm done.
You go work on yours. and
I'm
I'll-
named after the girl from The Matrix. I can help him. I'm done.
Okay, here.
Ow.
G of X equals 16. So you're gonna
Oh,
write.
turn off.
Oh, I can help him.
Instead of the G of X, you're gonna put a 16 back here. So it's 16
Maybe.
equals negative 3x. Okay, and now you solve that.
No, I solved for X.
You solve for X. And then figure out where X is. Yeah,
What's the equation?
very good.
For F,
You're gonna-
so basically you look for, okay, F is G. So I basically went backwards. So you know how, in order to, how you would find the variable is you would take the answer and first you'd subtract.
So you're not multiplying, you're dividing.
Yeah, you do it backwards. You'd subtract the 1 and then you would divide the 3, the negative 3 rather.
Because later on, you take.
Oh, gross. There's a back. Gross. No, I wonder, it would be funny if people did that to humans, like with math.
This isn't making sense.
What's 16 minus 1?
15.
Okay, and then what's 15 divided by negative 3?
There we go. That's what I was missing.
The function still. the same.
Wait, divided by
Then it'd be
negative
negative 5.
3? Negative 3. Where-
Yeah, because it's basing it off of here, and that's a negative 3.
Oh, yeah.
You find your equations from the top still.
So if you take this and you set equal to 16, so you're replacing the GX.
I'm glad we have each other to help.
Yeah,
And solve for it.
I'm over here doing it without a phone.
I'm just using the phone because I have access to it.
No. What are you stuck on?
That's not good. Well, that can't be correct. No.
Okay, so.
It's not asking for
Oh,
anything
just
but
the
A,
square
isn't it?
root of 16.
Huh?
To give you what the value of A is? If not, on this one, you just put an A there.
Oh, yeah, and you say it's a 1 because you have the letter, so it'd be 12.
No,
divided
just
by-
put the letter A there.
So it'd be 12 over A. See, I
Later,
put,
like I said, I was telling them later on, and a lot of math, you'll do moving just formulas around and solving for a particular letter. Like the point slope she showed you, that's right there. The formula for slope comes directly from here by manipulating this. So if we wanted to get point slope and solve for M without putting any numbers in it, you'd be able to do that, because I'll have to do it in ACT. So in this
okay.
case, this is multiplication of this here. We just divide by it, it goes over here, which is actually gives you this.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So actually, this formula here can get you from here to here, from here to here. It can do everything for you. But you need to know how to manipulate for a particular letter. That's why they put those in there. Because
Okay.
kids get confused, oh, what if that's a letter, what do we do with it? You do the same as you've always done, you just plug it in and do it, or solve for it. So that's why they do those kind of things.
Did anybody come up with 2 answers for one of the questions?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Which one had 2?
E. I didn't know if it was just gonna be A or 1, so it's 12 over 8, and then I put or 12.
Okay.
One of the two. You pick.
The only correct answer on that one is 12 over A, so
Okay.
scratch out your other one. It is 12 over A. But there is another one that is supposed to have 2 answers.
Interesting. Let's see.
Wait 1 moment.
And we're not
Wasn't it
counting
before
I and
H?
J. We're not counting I and J.
That was the answer for C.
Oh.
Let's see.
Anybody get 2 answers on any of them? You might have an
No.
idea of which one might have 2 answers? Okay, we touched on this briefly Tuesday, I think. But we're gonna do H, and we're gonna do it together, so if you don't have H done, if you didn't show your work on H, make sure you're doing it with me now. So it says find X if f of X is 23. So if f of X equals 23, we're just gonna put in here what f of X was, which is X squared plus 7. What did most of you get in it as an answer?
You got 4?
4. 4 is one of the correct answers, but there is another correct answer. Okay, guys, you need to put your phones down during this. Okay, I want you just focused on what we're doing up here. Okay, so how did you get 4, Trinity?
I took 23 and I subtracted 7, and I got 16, and I just did the square root of 16.
Okay. So if you take the square root of 16, you do get 4. But is there another number that you could multiply times itself and give you 16?
8? No.
No.
1 moment. Probably 2. But no.
It's not a decimal. It's similar to 4, but it has something added to it. -4. Couldn't,
Oh.
if I put -4 here, wouldn't that be 16?
Yeah.
And if I put 4 here, that would also be 16. So whenever you take the square root of both sides, you have to say that it can be either positive or negative, because when you square it, the negative goes away.
Okay.
Okay, so for this one, if you had the answer of 4, just put a little plus minus in front of it, and that will show that it can be a positive or a negative. Because if I put -4 in here, I would get 16 plus 7, which would equal 23. If I put 4 in here, it would be 4 plus 7, which is 23.
Okay.
And that is how you get those parabolas that you guys said you did not enjoy. Because at 4, it would be 23, well, I guess I should put that up here. At 4, it would be 23, and at -4, it would also be 20.
Have you ever seen a diagram of a black hole, how it bends like that to rip the fabric of space and time? That's why it's disturbing.
That's why it's disturbing. Okay.
A diagram of a black hole.
So now, this next part is
There's a lot of
super duper easy, okay? We're gonna, well,
Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna say it.
if we have time, we'll come back to those challenge ones, but we're gonna go down to number 2,
Gonna
which
ignore
is
that.
super duper
I know
easy.
what you thought.
You need to write it as an ordered pair, okay? And I'm gonna tell you right now, an ordered pair, X, Y, there's going to be something on your test today where you have to write it as an ordered pair, and you have to make sure that you have the X, Y with the parentheses around it, okay? So what you're gonna do right here is you're going to put an ordered pair. So which of these values is the X value and which one is the Y? The -1 is the X, and the 1 is the Y. That's all you have to do. Change that to an ordered pair. So functions are related to equations, so you just need to graph those. If you turn on the back, There's one more that you need to do right there. But those are super easy. You can just fill those in real quick. And then this is similar to what we did earlier. You need to find f of -4. So if the x value is -4, what's the y value of that graph? So you just need to look at the graph and find out what those values would be. Okay, and those shouldn't take too long either, those three on the bottom there. It's just looking at the graph and figuring out where they go. And while you're working on that, I'm gonna hand back some of these that we need to redo. Oh yeah, and this, okay.
You want this? Maybe somewhere we can look at them, or?
They don't need that for this.
Okay.
They have,
There was a lot of them that missed this.
they have this. Oh, the backside, did you check the yes and
I'm
no?
confused.
Okay.
I
Okay,
don't get
all
it.
right, so we'll do
Okay,
that
so-
and but let's
So,
have them fix
-1,
these others.
cobble 1,
Okay.
the order pair, and you just do that there. And then here, just, because those are x values, you just graph them and then put them on the line wherever it's at.
Okay.
That's really like,
They don't want
oh my gosh.
So you just need to go.
Oh my
some of those,
God.
And while you're at it, you add the little buckets, you did it up here, but add the buckets.
Well, you got your life wrong, so.
What?
What did I just hear?
What did I just hear?
to know what you did wrong. Why?
He was wondering how I got so much wrong.
It's because he.
This entire.
Didn't put them in order, buddy.
Numerical order.
Oh,
And then while you're at it, go ahead and put the
And no
brackets on it.
repeats. So if you had any repeats, fix
wait,
that.
I didn't.
Okay,
I,
couldn't remember who had what, but years all,
I accidentally had one at one point, I erased it.
and that doesn't mean that
That's
they're
why there's
all.
some gaps.
Yeah, they're all wrong.
Yeah, there's,
Except for that one.
no, they were all two there.
No, I
Yeah,
said
no,
they're
I'm
all
still
wrong except for that
confused.
one.
Oh, yeah,
And
no.
this, this one's just wrong. You just gotta put them in numerical order.
Okay.
This is why I use erasable pens.
Did you see there?
I finished.
Still has, can't have repeats. So when you repeat a number in these, you don't, you take them out, you just put it in once. So, what was the one I just saw? What's the one you saw? You saw double sevens. There you go.
Okay.
I don't
So,
know, seven.
and this is C. What are the values?
Was it the only one?
And the rest of them in numerical order, as long as you didn't repeat anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, on this, I don't know.
That was the only one I really did that.
Well, great.
How do you do this?
I just kind of grabbed those.
What?
Just kind of grabbed those.
These?
Yes. I don't know what I'm doing.
What is this?
I don't know.
Is that 3?
Yes, because they're right there.
-5.
Which one?
And there's -4 and 0.
I'm in the middle of making one.
Oh,
I didn't get it all done.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what
Okay.
I'm doing.
Wait,
Okay,
wait.
I think I
Give me
fixed
this
that.
graph of the. Okay, what? How do what?
I don't.
Okay. So f of 4, so the x value is -4. So we're gonna go on the x to -4 and go up there. What's the
Oh,
y
I put
value?
it on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
Wait, what?
X value is
So
-4,
it'd be-
go up here. What's
So-
that?
2. 1 -2.
No, just
you went
2.
up 2.
Oh.
So- Okay,
0.
okay, you got it now?
Mm-hmm.
You're all good? Okay.
now.
What would C be?
I think I fixed it.
What would C?
Because it's not hitting the line.
1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
We
3.
would just assume that it'd be.
Because it doesn't hit
1,
the
2.
bottom.
2.7. That was creepy.
Hey, it's always creepy. And then 0.
Yeah, and 0.
See, we're smart.
He has some brains.
We're
With a Z.
We're not entire smooth brain.
We have a wrinkle or we have a few dents in there from the abuse, but
He's just looking at us like,
He's
why?
why out of all the people here, why did I choose those three to be my friends? Why? He's rethinking
He has to deal
his
with me
life.
on the game.
He's rethinking his life decisions right now. He's like, I should have
Are you
stayed
still
with
live
my
streaming?
mom.
No, I'm playing.
Yes.
Are you still live streaming?
Plus, I've been hearing this entire thing.
Yeah, no, I'm plotting.
You're my chat up phone because the other stream crashed.
Uh,
So only the one person, Kilo,
Hold on, there's not one person.
don't know. This person always watches my streams and I appreciate them.
You can't see.
it's like it's Kai.
You okay?
What if it is Kai? Oh my god, that'd be creepy.
You acting like you do know
Wait,
Kai can
who
read
is
lips,
that?
right?
Who is that?
Later.
My back kind
You
of
know,
hurts.
there's always paper.
Oh,
I
they
have
left.
plenty of it.
Oh yeah,
They left.
Oh no.
What if
that's
it was
suspicious.
Kai?
That's super
That's
suspicious.
Here's the thing though, that person's almost like that person's there throughout the whole entire stream, every single stream.
You
So-
have one fan.
Did you have some corrections you need to do? Are you working on
How
that?
do we do this?
You fixed all that?
X when
Okay.
fx equals 2, so if the
So
2
that's-
Oh wait, okay, we're not finished.
Okay, I'll come help you.
But X
Another
equals
two.
2,
1,
Then
2,
it'd
negative
be-
2.
-2, okay.
Maybe. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
so
Huh?
just put that-
I just have chat up. Ah,
What was that?
that's my teams for MCC. That's the team I'm
Throw
going
in
for.
their bag.
Oh yes, the person's back. Look, you know, it's hard to make money when you don't have a job. But this is my job.
Okay, so this is backwards. We need to play.
You know, people learn things by watching my summer school
Negative one.
streams.
The time.
And this one's still 0. So E is negative 1.
Oh,
The distance.
E is -1.
Technically, yes, because it'd be going up into a positive 2.
Okay.
Okay, so -1, and then 0 would just be 0
Yep.
or -5. Oh wait, no, X would be 0.
And I think it's
So it'd just
so
be
0
0.
or -5. 0 or -5.
No, because FX would e
0 and 0.
Okay.
There's 2 points where that hits 0, so it's 0 or -5.
or -5. I almost put -0.
Come on.
I
Wait,
have,
what?
I have joked about -0 so much to the
But you
point
think
where
it's
I
actually-
almost put. Okay, I still gotta do
So
A, H.
I have
osteoporosis.
I have digititis.
I have crippling
My
depression.
friends walked into a
Right
mall
here.
trying to buy something that was supposed to be 18 to buy. And yeah, well, it was like, you look shorter in person than in the picture. It's like, I have digititis. I'm like, that's not a disease, but it is. Did it work? Oh, yes.
Obviously.
But just for the sheer fact that he laughed. He was dead laughing when we grabbed it and walked out. He was too busy laughing. Technically. Oh, did you sure crash again?
No, I just have chat up. That way people don't question why there's a camera running.
I think it's
Oh, they're back.
Oh god. No.
No clue.
Hi, whoever you are.
Yeah, kill a random person. Sometimes I'll have one-sided conversations with them because they don't answer in chat. They do not talk on chat.
That's a little suspicious.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I wonder why too. Who knows? I still gotta do A, B, still gotta do A, B, C, and D.
No, I'll let you do that on your own. Let's say GTA, we should go and kill
You're
everyone.
correct. You're correct.
It'd be fun. You're totally not scared. I'm not scared.
I'm still confused.
Bro, why do we keep getting calls from Tawanda, Kansas?
Same.
At some point, I'm just gonna answer the call.
I keep getting calls from
Class.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I did. Plot them.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that.
You can find it. No,
No,
you write
look.
the answer.
Where's your pencil?
Write your answer down.
Oh, you write down the actual.
You found it right away.
Yeah. At first, me and Blaine just plotted it at first, but then she was like, that's not what you do.
I already have everything marked out.
No, you do not. You have it marked out properly.
Okay, thank you.
Except for -5 and 0. Okay, so let's do
Hold the sheet.
1, 2,
Right, books, show the ones.
2.
Oh.
0, 0,
Have
0.
clean sheets.
3 is -0.
Look at my background that I made.
3 is.
No, 1 point. No, yeah, 1. I think we were wrong in
I
C.
gotta get my background that I made on.
We're wrong in C.
What's C then?
1.7. Negative 1.7. Negative 1.7.
True, it wouldn't be -2 because that'd be different.
Yeah, I looked at it, I was like, wait
That's
a
all
minute.
negatives.
-5.
Except, well, no, never mind. One of them's not.
Mhm.
It goes down.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's about, I can never get the point of one, so.
Nice.
Nice.
This one's wrong, by the way.
I didn't.
That one.
Hey, it's wrong. This
Well, I
one's
also grandbaby.
I have two
wrong.
parents.
1, 2,
That's it.
4, that's 4.
Did you check, yes, did you get it all right? Except for
Negative
this,
one.
you didn't rearrange that one. Oh, otherwise.
Okay.
Okay,
-1.
Yeah, they're erasable.
ready to grade these or if they're done? Yes.
The pen.
Yeah.
I'm not used to
I
erasing.
brought it. Okay, so you gave me the key there.
Later.
Are you done, kiddo?
Almost.
Okay.
I just gotta do A, B, C, and D.
Okay,
I don't
See, I
know
saved
what to do.
yes. Both of
I
these are
don't know.
not complete.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't
Okay.
know
I
what
was
I'm
about to
doing.
hand you this for some reason.
I don't know.
I don't know if
What I'm
you want this
doing.
back, but-
This
This?
is,
Yeah,
if F of X, so this is your.
Yep.
Or that.
do it.
No.
If I
Good to
didn't
me.
even try and like
Trinity.
worry about it, just-
My ears.
Yeah. Oh,
Number 7.
Yes, first
we have 5 minutes.
one, because one is.
I think it's because I didn't
No, we
put
have
C.
10.
Or, yeah, it's, that's right.
This vertical line
So just change-
has multiple
Oh,
points.
okay. You
so
see,
that
I
would
am
be a no.
blind currently.
All right, you don't have to change it.
I want to change it though.
Okay.
Give me my pencil.
Oh, I'm not aggressive.
If it's inside.
Oh, I was aggressive about it.
You don't love your back pain right here.
X.
Oh, yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
love it.
Blaine,
Okay.
Yes.
number 5. Is that a function or not?
Oh, no.
No.
Sorry, I'm smooth brain.
Okay,
Yes.
so
No.
Okay, sure. Tell me. What are the coordinates for this?
3 and 9?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, see how simple
Oh,
it is?
yeah. I'm just stupid.
He's the one I was struggling.
no, we're not throwing pencils up to the ceiling.
Yeah,
We're
that
not
wasn't
damaging.
intentional. Us
Yeah,
trying
no.
to-
Not, there's no reason that a pencil should come flying from your hand.
Ever, really, ever? No.
We just.
No.
Okay, now I'm done.
We play darts with it, that's what we do.
That's what I was doing.
Okay, so after
I'm
we
done.
come back from break, we are going to be
Testing.
testing.
Oh, gross.
And
Oh, great.
our
You said great. I said gross.
calculators are going to be put away until testing is turned in. Calculator will be either on the floor or on the desk in front or behind of you.
How many equations?
Not
do
in
we
your
have?
pocket or anything. It's 10 questions. Not gonna be bad. 10 questions. Okay? These are some of the things
Want to see my
that you are going
background?
to need to be able to
Want
do.
to see my background?
You're going to need to be able to find slope.
My background.
You know, you need to go put things in slope intercept form, and you can use the point slope form if you want to, but if you want to just use, you really don't need both of these. If you know how to use one or the other, you're fine. And you will have to know about parallel lines and perpendicular lines. And
Okay.
I do also, Christian, can you sit down and listen?
I am just.
Yeah, but I will sit down and listen. Fine. Okay,
Multitask.
and there are also some order of operations, adding integers, but we've been doing those every day. So does anybody need me to go over anything, have a question that you want answered before we take the quiz. Yes.
So if it's in point slope form, right, you're gonna get a slope intercept, how do you go from there?
Okay, so let's just say we have a slope of 2, and it goes to the point 1, 5. So to get it in the point slope form, we would have y minus, what's the y value? 5 equals 2, because that's our slope, times x minus, and what's our x? 1. Okay, and then what would I need to do here?
Add the 5. Oh, yeah, distribute,
Distribute, so what does that give us?
gives us 2x minus
And then what do I do, which is what you wanted to do earlier?
add the 5.
Add 5. And we get 2x plus 3. What is, this will be a good review, what is the slope of this line right here?
2,
2. What is the y-intercept?
3.
The y-intercept is 0, 3. I want you to put it in an ordered pair. Yes, it is 3, but I want you to put it in an ordered pair. What are the x and y-intercepts? X and y-intercepts. We already have the y-intercept. How will I find the x-intercept? The x-intercept is on the x-axis, so what do I know about the y value? The x-intercept is 0, 3, and I know my slope is up to over 1, so it's going to go like this.
So it'd be like -2 or 3.
Okay, and how do I find out exactly what it is?
Counting.
What is the y value going to be here? What's the y value?
0.
0. The y value is going to be 0. So if I put 0 in for y, how could I figure out what x is? Yeah, do the equation and -3 equals 2x, and then what do I do? Divide by 2, and I get x equals -3 halves. So that it's -3 halves or -1 and a half. Okay, it's not, doesn't come out quite even, but, so that's so our x-intercept is -3 halves or -1.5, 0. But you can leave it as a fraction. Okay,
Okay.
all right. We have 7 minutes. No, we have 7 minutes. I want you to be ready for this test.
I mean, we could
Anybody
just
have any other questions about the test?
no.
Okay,
No.
so
See
if I have the point, how would I find the slope of that?
Subtract
Subtract what?
y1, right?
Okay, tell me what those numbers would be.
Be -2 minus -1. And -3 minus -4.
And what do you do whenever you have a minus and negative like that?
It's addition.
It means addition, so we're gonna change those
So
to
we have -1/7.
-1/7, so that's our slope, -1/7.
I'm good for some things.
Double check your negatives on your quiz, okay, always. Do you think it's positive, is it negative? Double check those negatives, because that's a very common place to make mistakes. Okay? Let's see. I want everybody to do really well.
Plain sent a video.
Um,
Plain sent a video.
Yeah, don't listen to it yet.
Yours are lucky. You're correct.
What's the slope of this equation? -2/3. What's the y-intercept? 3. How would you graph it? Where do you start? The y-intercept?
What?
And then what do I do?
Come to my house.
Who?
My house.
The big.
Not really tall.
And then when you draw a line, you're gonna draw it and
Literally
extend
come up behind me,
it
pick me up, and then
in
run.
both directions and put arrows. Okay? All right.
What's he wanting to do?
X-intercept and y-intercept. How could I find those? Plugging in zeros. So for the x-intercept, I put 0 in for y. For the y-intercept, I put 0 in for x. So what is our y-intercept? You can see it just right here. 3, 0, 3. And let's solve one more time for the x-intercept. How do I do that? We'll put 0 in for the y. Then what would I do? Subtract 3.
Breaking it. Just have fine break it. He's good at that.
How do you get rid of a fraction like that?
Oh, I forgot. I still had the gumbo in my hair.
Multiply by the denominator. We'll start with that.
Let me see.
Oops.
Let me see. Wait.
-9
Please show.
equals -2x. And then what do I need to do? Divide by -2. So what will I get? A fraction. Yeah, 9/2. And I would put that right here, 9/2. I want everybody to get 100 on your test. There's no reason why you shouldn't get 100 on your test.
Have you met us yet?
What?
Have you met us yet?
We overthink everything.
What's that? I do not teach. I teach computer at Mays Middle School.
I've seen you then. That's probably why I recognize you.
Mays Middle School? Did you go to Mays Middle School?
No, but I had to go there for enrollment stuff
Um,
and other reasons.
I fixed your pencil. It
Did
still
you go-
works.
which high school do you go to?
Maze.
Mays High.
Same.
But you guys didn't go to,
Yeah.
where'd you go to middle school?
May South.
Mays South Middle School, Mays High. What about, how about you? You
I went to Mayberry,
went to Mayberry? Oh, what made you move to Mays?
getting away from my mother.
Oh, okay.
The good
That's
thing.
not that time. Okay, all right.
I fixed your pencil.
One more slope, let's do one more slope before we go on break. I want everybody to get it right.
No, fix it.
So.
Just give it a look.
Savannah, I'm gonna make you say that. What would be the numerator? Very good. Miles, what would be the denominator?
You're gonna get it separated.
Yes, and it doesn't matter which way you do it, but since she did this, then you have to do 5 minutes. Okay, what do we do with an, minus and negative?
Positive.
Plus positive. So -2 plus 6 is positive 4, and 5 minus 3 is 2. Simplified, 2. Okay? Gonna be good?
Yeah, it's past.
Okay. Anybody think they need any notes besides what I have up here? You have those formulas, you're good? Standard form, okay?
It is not.
I'm breaking it.
Okay.
All right. I do want, after you finish your test, I want to get everything finished up from this week, because I would like to just wipe out this week, not have any corrections that we need starting on Monday. Does that make sense? So I want everything finished up. And actually, I'll probably just grade everything the way that it is, and if you don't have it all done, you probably won't get full credit for those things. Okay?
Okay.
All right, you can go take a break just a little bit.
I'm taking the combo.
You're still on those.
Yes, I am.
Don't take the computer
I'm
with you.
taking the computer with me.
it with you?
Live stream me picking you up.
Okay.
She's in a dress. Let's not do that today.
I'm wearing shorts. Like I would leave the house without shorts.
That's probably a good thing. Write down the lyrics. Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. He was like, he's going like this to me. He was just pushing.
Yeah. Yeah.
My shoes are gonna fall off if I would.
Good. Okay, so I don't drop it this time.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Oh, you're lighter this time.
Fireman, Carrie.
Oh.
And this is why
I used to do that with people like 3 times your weight. But that's kind of how it worked out.
we also gotta remember I don't weigh that much.
I want to try and fireman carry you. No.
Oh, aw.
Ladies, I'm going to elbow you in the face. Just let me do it out loud and you try.
Oh, wow, gee, thanks.
Like I just offered you.
I offered Trinity as sacrifice.
I offered Trinity as a no. Oh my god. So
You guys
whoever's
are
watching this is probably gonna call 911. Like,
No,
your hands up.
I know.
Hello down
This is how I make my money. Okay, so.
there. Are you sure it's not because of your OnlyFans? No.
Oh, that's a whole nother level of no.
Wait a minute. You really know what's funny? There's a guy you can legit make an OnlyFans account, show your dick and win $500 on OnlyFans. Just random facts.
I'll stick with just Twitch and YouTube. Thanks.
How do you make your money?
Twitch and YouTube. I make more off of Twitch than YouTube.
I don't even know what Twitch is.
It's
Yeah, I
basically
figured that
YouTube
way.
but for gamers.
It's horrible. You have to pay to watch people.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you don't, not for Twitch. For OnlyFans, definitely yes.
Yeah, OnlyFans is very inappropriate, so I stick with
I
Twitch.
might get one just because, well, quick $600. I mean, like,
Let's not do that. Wait, what do you have to do?
You just
They do all
do
sorts of things
whatever.
on OnlyFans. It's usually
On Twitch.
$600. I do a lot.
On
18 and older stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, on Twitch
Literally,
though, you don't have to pay.
there's
You
statistics
can.
on
You don't have to.
OnlyFans where you can literally just show, and get.
It's called On the Fence.
Only fans.
Oh, OnlyFans.
You know, look it up on
This is probably gonna just.
I need to
You
write
probably get
that
banned from YouTube just for saying it.
Yep.
Oh no,
probably.
no, I'm not big enough on YouTube yet.
It
Barely
doesn't
even-
matter. YouTube.
I had like 2 subscribers and I still got banned.
What? I want to know what you did.
I got banned for shooting off
I was
fireworks.
blowing up paint cams.
Explosives.
Well,
YouTube does
more
not
or
like
less, I turned it into a
They don't like
Molotov
anything.
cocktail and threw it at my friend.
YouTube's just.
I think that's
really-
why.
Okay, so YouTube does not like explosives.
When you throw Molotov cocktails made of spray cans at your
That's the
friends,
only
they-
reason why I have not